meteorologist Mark Molnar is your host for the weather show, Weather Northeastern. Let's get right into, if you'd like to send in photos or videos, it's Facebook, MeteoMark, Weather Northeastern, WX Northeastern on Twitter, and my email address, meteomark.com@gmail.com. Let's get right into the weather. Out west here, that trough, or that ridge will be breaking down into a trough. You can see snow levels will be lowering here, anywhere from 5 to as much as 8 inches of liquid equivalent over the next 5 days. Back east here, you can see across the plains and into the northeast, we'll be dealing with a little bit of active weather here. Warmer temperatures back east here with the ridge. Take a look at the pattern here. That ridge pushing Gulf moisture up across the east here, and that trough kicking in these systems. El Nino kicking back in here across the west and bringing some beneficial moisture to California. Let's get right into the snowfall totals expected across the northeast U.S. It's not that much to write home about, but you can see across the Great Lakes here, anywhere from 2 to as much as 4 inches, even into the White Mountains, the Adirondacks, maybe a little bit more in the Adirondacks of upstate New York here. Into northern New England, we get into 2 to 4 inches, and a general 2 to 4 inches across southern Ontario and Quebec, with some few systems that move through, and here off at Lake Erie and into the Laurel Highlands as well into Pennsylvania. Let's get right into the forecast, starting off with your surface maps for the Northeast, starting off with your Saturday. Beautiful weekend across the Northeast. It will be, for the most part, nice until you get north of the U.S.-Canadian border. That's where we'll have that system kind of stalled out here. Waves of low pressure will ride along it, and we will get some rain and snow showers, mixture, and even all snow, changing to sleet and freezing rain up here in portions of Quebec. But for the most part, we'll be dealing with dry conditions, Susquehanna River Valley down towards the Allegheny River Valley, and even the coastal plain heading on into your Sunday. We bring that next system in a little bit here across the lakes, and as you can see, that system pushing across here and making it so that most of the moisture stays bottled up over the Great Lakes here. So we'll continue with clouds and some moisture, but take a look at the temperatures that are on the rise as the warm front starts to push in from the southwest here. We're getting in well into the 40s and even near 50 portions like the middle to lower Susquehanna River Valley, the Allegheny River Valley, the Ohio River Valley, the Lake Plain here, Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. And on the Sunday, look at this, or Monday for that matter, we warm it up even more. Take a look at this. Temperatures reaching 50 in places like New York City, over to Williamsport, Binghamton, Erie, and Pittsburgh. We're all getting near 50 degrees here, and even eroding some of that colder air up here in northern New England and southeast Canada. And into your Tuesday, look at this. We have dual cold fronts here. This will lead to a cool down across much of the week next week, middle to latter portion of the week. And it won't be that much of a cool down, but it could set us up for a wintry scenario, especially across the North Country for later Wednesday and into Thursday. And I'll have more details on that into early next week. In 10 seconds, I'll have a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Scranton's upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and northeast Pennsylvania. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark, comments, Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark. Here's your 5-day. Saturday all the way through the midpoint of next week. We're heading from Saturday, look at this, not too bad, more clouds than sun, heading up towards the upper 30s near 40 into Sunday. Look at this. There are certain portions of the area between Binghamton and Scranton that could make it up to 50 degrees, some of those warmer valleys, as those clouds, morning clouds burn off. Beautiful sun might break out in certain sections, and on Monday as well. Tuesday, we have that chance of showers late in the day. Temperatures heading up towards 50 into Wednesday as well. We get that approaching frontal systems that could spell some showers as well. That's going to do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.